today I'm going to be showing you not how to make this and not how to make this or any of these, because none of these are my own design. But I'm going to show you how to adapt them to make them into a bookmark. And the bands are like really stretched out. Yeah, that does happen, but none of these were designed at me, and the bookmark idea is not mine. It is the design of mt_lovesart on Instagram. She is seriously like one of my favorite accounts. Like, she is up there. Like, I value her just as much as I value Tutorials by A. So I just love her account so much, and she just inspires me a lot. And yeah, so we're just buddies, and I'm making a video for her, or a tutorial for her design. So I will put her original post somewhere in this video, but make sure you go follow her on Instagram. Her account is just so amazing. I'm so inspired by her. So yeah, so I made quite a few of these. I actually have one more, but it's in a long story what happens to that. So there are two methods I will show you. This one was like, it's a different way of making it. And this is how to make a 3D one. Obviously you're not going to have it inside the book, but I have a book right here. So this is the Loomatics Guide to the Rainbow Loom. And it just sits like right on top, and it just holds it flat too. And I made these, so I'll show you how to do that. And you can use the method for anything though. And then this one is not quite as flat. This is the hibiscus. Yeah, it's not quite as flat, but it still works. A note from the creator. If you put this as a bookmark in a notebook where you write in or draw in, graphite from the pencil may get on the creations, so that's just a warning. But anyways, this adorable little pineapple is from Feel and Spiffy or Crafting Fantastic. There's a tutorial by her, so you can go make that. This is Tutorials by A. This is Jordan Teen 1. This is Tutorials by A. This is Made by Mommy. I don't know who created this, and this is just, oops, Official Rainbow Loom. So yeah, there's another way to attach it to the sides, like I did here, but it like really stretches it out and it just looks really weird.
So just keep in mind all those things, the bulkiness
that I said before in mind,
can happen with the first method, and also that graphite from your pencil might get on the bookmark. And now let's get started.
Let's just begin. So of course there are a few supplies you'll be needing. First off, you will need a loom. This is actually optional because you can do it on your hook. Because we're basically just making a single chain. But you can also use a mini loom, a finger loom, a monster tail to make this. But a rainbow loom is just fine. That's the easiest. You'll also be needing any hook. You can use a metal tipped hook, a plastic hook, a crochet hook. Doesn't matter. I personally like the metal tipped hook because I like the control, but there's like no tension on this. You'll also be needing a C-clip. This is very important, and I always forget it, and there's a hair. You will also need some bands. I'm just going with white, and that will be like this color. I've used white in like all but one, I think. And you'll need some charms. These are to attach to the bookmark or make into a bookmark. This is the Little Boy Charm by Tutorials by A. And it's not focusing. Okay. No, okay. There we go. And, oops, I also have a hamburger, a happy or cheeseburger, actually. It's cheeseburger. But a happy hamburger. And it's really squishy in 3D. This is by Feel and Spiffy or Crafting Fantastic. She has a tutorial for this, along with the pineapple, as I mentioned before. Squishy. And now without further ado, let's get started. How to do this first, and this one will be made mostly on your loom. So you're gonna start by finding the middle, and you want to do this because otherwise it's going to be kind of like off-centered, and trust me, it doesn't look as good. So the middle is like right there. So go inside some bands. You only want to go through one layer. Don't do this so that it's folding in. If you want to do it like that, just go through these bands here. So on the other side, you can't see your hook. And I'm just gonna grab some bands over here. Now you're gonna take one band and pull it through, just like that. And don't put the other end on your hook, just leave it like that. Now go to your loom. We're going to just go down in a single chain. The arrows can be pointing up or down, but because I'm going down, they're going to be pointing down, so. And this loom has kind of loose base plates, but. And somewhere along there, I'm just going to do it like right here. Doesn't matter though. You're going to grab your charm and grab a hold of both ends. Make sure it's not twisted. And twist it, or like just tilt it like this, and put the ends on your pins. So it's like another link. And then you can kind of just like readjust him like that. So if you need to, then go rewatch that. Basically, you're just going to be splitting the band that he's in, or that he's like threaded through, between two pins, and then just keep going. If that is too difficult, then you can just if you can't do that from rewatching it, then look for the second method because that is easier for this part. Now you're going to want to grab a band and wrap it around this pin 2 or 3 times. I'm just going to do 2. Now we're going to just hook it normally like a single chain, so just do that. And yeah, this one's quite loose. It's kind of annoying, but. When you get here, you're just going to ignore the charm and hook upwards like normal. Should not cause any difficulty or stress on your hook. This is just a very relaxed hooking process. Like that. And now you're going to pull it off the loom, except not the top pin. On the top pin, you're going to be attaching your C-clip, just like that. And I just like to make sure that it's all straightened out. And it should be secured like that. And then if you look on the other side, you can't even tell it's there. So now we are going to just do that again, but we're not going to have to thread it through. So basically, you can just extend it. So, you can either do it from the cat band or from the C-clip side. I'm just going to do it from the cat band. Yeah, so this this is easy. You're just going to go down or up in your single chain. But now you're going to just grab your cap band or your C-clipped end and put it on that pin, and then you're going to hook all the way up. I'm probably going to fast forward through this. Just pull it off the loom. And yeah, that just happened. Make sure you don't pull the other end off. So I'm just gonna fix that. Well, what am I even? Now you're just going to take this end and attach it to the C-clip as well. So it should look like this when you're finished, and just make sure everything's all straightened out because I'm obsessed with that. And now we're done. So just straighten it out if you need to, like the actual charm. And yeah, so we're pretty much done. Well, we are done. So now I'm going to show you how to do this, and this is easier to attach. And you can use this on both charms. So you're going to just grab some bands at the bottom. If it's 3D, then there should be a cap band in the middle, but not necessarily. So just go through some bands in the center. And you'll want to make sure that it's like straight. So, you'll want to like insert your hook where the front is and go to the back. So front to back, not side to side. Unless you want it to be sideways. So, yeah, just make sure you grab the right bands. And now you're going to take one band and pull it through everything. Keep trying until you don't snag any bands like I did. And now you're going to grab another link and pull it through. And now you can just lay down a single chain and put this end onto the end. So I'm going to fast forward or just not put this in. I do apologize if the lighting has changed because an hour or 2 or 3, a few hours has passed, but yeah, so I basically just hooked all the way up my loom, and you only do need 1 pin bar, so that's why I only have 1, because my base plates were really loose. So now you can just pull it off the loom like that, and then you'll want to grab a C-clip once again and just attach it right here. And I do apologize. I said I do apologize like twice in this clip. I apologize, or I'm sorry that this video might be on the longer side, but I do want to show you things. So now what you'll want to do is focus the camera. Okay. So you don't want to go through like the link this way. You want to go through this way. And then grab another band and pull it through. And because you're going from, like, although you're going from opposite directions, they're sideways, and just the way bands work, it's still going to, like, look the same, which is weird, but because it's, like, sideways. So now you're just going to lay out your single chain. So when you get to the end of the loom, then just put the end on. If it's easier, you don't have to put it on. You can just kind of like hook the band through. But it's definitely easier to do this when there's actually something supporting it. Okay, so now it's on. You just really quickly want to grab that band, and now it's secured. So get all the way up your loom. Now you want to pull it off and attach the same C-clip to the other side. And then you're done. So my cute little hamburger is now secured, and yeah, it should be pretty secure. If the bottom is wider, like mine's pretty wide, so you can go through more bands. I just wanted to show you only going through the cat band because it is possible, and it's definitely a lot easier because there's less bands. So, yeah, these are the finished bookmarks. I think they're so cute, and it's a pretty unique idea. So make sure to go follow mt_lovesart on Instagram. I'll link her down in the description box below. I'll also be doing a bracelet tutorial in the near future for her, because that's what friends are for. So yeah, go check her out on Instagram once again, if you want to see the bracelet that I will be doing a tutorial on. So I don't remember the name or if it is named, but yeah. If you like this video, please give it a big thumbs up. And also hit the subscribe button down below. And I'm kind of like memorized tutorials by this whole thing. But also find me on Instagram if you make this. Make sure to tag both of us in it. And yeah, this is kind of like washed out. Don't know what's with my lighting. But yeah, so once again, thank you guys so much for watching this video. I really hope it helped you out. And I'll see you guys next time. Bye!